Yo, what up, and welcome back to Pnoid News. Man, listen, this is the greatest story I've read in a very, very long time because it's like an Onion article, but like it's real life. I I would never think that this would happen again. You know what I'm saying? In the time that I could report on it, and it's terrible, but it's so awful that it's hilarious, right? At the same time. So check this out. Germany plans forced accommodation for repeated quarantine dodgers. Now, when you say forced accommodation, right? That makes it sound way better than what it is. And I'll be honest with you, those are nonsense words. It doesn't really. They're putting them in camps. Yo, Germany is putting quarantine dodgers in camps. This is according to a report in the Welt am Sonntag, several German states want to take tougher actions against those who repeatedly ignore mandatory quarantine measures. In Germany, anyone who tests positive for coronavirus is subject to a quarantine of 2 weeks. Those who are returning to the country from a risk area have to be quarantined for 10 days, although this can be shortened to 5 days upon receiving a negative test result. A self quarantine is also required for those who have come into direct contact with someone with the coronavirus or are waiting for a test result. In addition to high fines in extreme cases, some states are planning on forced admission to special centers. You must go to the special centers, like clinics or juvenile detention wards. Users will go to the juvenile detentions wards. Like, for those who don't comply with the current regulations. This is already being done in individual cases, but only on the basis of judicial blah blah blah. Wait, actually, yeah. Hang on, wait. God damn it, stupid thing. Come on, you work right, but only on the basis of judicial orders, which means fines for breaking quarantine orders can also stretch as high as 25,000 euros. According to reports, central facilities or repeat quarantine offenders will soon be set up Baden-Württemberg, right? These segregation places, concentration camps, will be permanently controlled by a guard service. The paper quoted a spokesman for the state's social ministry as saying, who added that 2 clinics had already been set aside. Yo, they are, yeah. Yo, your camps are already built. What do you do? Well, I believe one of these are going to be in Dachau, to be honest with you. Germany. Yo, this is what happens when you don't let people read history. like, yo, this is, I'm sorry I'm laughing so much, but this is the greatest thing I've ever read, right? Germany's northernmost state of Schleswig-Holstein already plans to accommodate quarantine breakers in the coming weeks on the grounds of the Moldesfield Youth Detention Centers in Neumünster. It said, citing the local district assembly. Beforehand, police are set to issue them a strict warning. Brandenburg also wants to set up a central office for quarantine breakers in addition to a hospital or other suitable facility. The report said, citing state social ministries. Yo, man, listen. This is legitimately like crazier than fiction. Like honestly, like I didn't think that the Nazis were gonna make a comeback, but like here we are, the left wing. We all told you the Nazis were left wing. Y'all didn't listen. In Saxony, a shelter is currently being built for such purposes, according to the Socialist Ministry. The persistent. You should never have a social ministry in any country. I don't care. Call it something the fuck else. Because every time you have a ministry or a ministry of whatever, right, you legit, it turns into some master problem, right? You end up having Gray Skull coming out. Like this, I feel like Red Skull's behind. Like one day somebody's gonna like walk up to the, like the leader of Germany, just pull the mask back. And it's gonna be, Red Skull or something. Some Scooby Doo moment's gonna happen. In Saxony, a shelter is currently being built for such purposes. According to the social ministries, persistent quarantine breakers could also be housed in a locked hospital or other suitable accommodation. I thought we were done with this mentality. Like, legitimately. I thought, I thought as we as human beings had evolved past this, right? I thought we were good. Bavaria's Ministry of Health said it's usually possible to persuade people to comply by emphatic instruction and by pointing out compulsory isolation and fines. Right. As last result, compulsory admissions to municipalities, for example, to close parts of hospitals could be an option. Berlin's health administration also did not rule out compulsory admissions. This is not a word. Like, concentration camps. You're gonna have a compulsory admission to a concentration camp. I'm assuming these are gonna be built along rail lines. Oh, don't worry, we'll liberate you. Somebody called the 106th Airborne. The Hamburg Social Services Department said that if it were forced admissions, right, options were available, did not comment on details. The plans come ahead of countrywide meeting on Tuesday between Chancellor Angela Merkel, Red Skull, making quotation marks, like y'all can see me, and 16 state premiers to discuss tightening Germany's current lockdown measures in order to stem the rapid spread of the virus. Folks, honk honk, we're in full clown world. Let's just be real. Oh, yo, man, look, y'all know the deal. This is Tom Pease with Pnoid News. Like, share, and subscribe. Join the Patreon. Go and hit the Discord. Come and join us. Legit, be around some like-minded people, and we can have these type of conversations without having to worry about, being put into compulsory admission, having a compulsory admission to a concentration camp. I'm about it here. Peace.